4-1-2-1-2 narrow is the perfect formation post-patch for attacking Tiki Taka style football. Let's get into it. That were a right tongue twister there. Welcome back, squad, or if you're new here, my name is Brabsy, competitive FIFA player and your FIFA 21 coach. To make sure you have the latest FIFA tips, take a second to hit that subscribe button down below. I'll also be streaming on Twitch soon, so feel free to follow me there. I'll pop you a link in the description. Have you done that? Cool. Let's do it. So, as always, this formation has been tested out with a 50k squad in the top 2 divisions and in FUT Champions. Like with any other formation then, we're hitting L2, going into custom tactics, hitting L2 again, and then choosing a appropriate slot to pop this formation in. I've chosen ultra attacking just because I feel it's probably my most attacking formation. So as most of you already know, I've been a big fan of the wide variation of this formation, but post patch I really do feel the compact version gives you a lot of counter attacking opportunity, as well as just an all round generally good formation to use whenever in the game. So the way I like to set this up, obviously you've got your 2 strikers, whoever is your best dribbler and passer in the cam position, your best defender obviously in CDM, and then if you're someone that plays with 2 CDMs, just pop another one out wide, or if you're like me and you only play with 1 defensive player, put the rest of your attacking players at either side of that CDM. We'll tweak the instructions depending on what sort of squad you've got. Defensive style of balance then. Put simply, it's the only one that they've not messed up. Defensive width, we're going to knock back just to 5. We want to keep it a little bit wide as it is a narrow formation, just so we can meet our opponent's wingers if they're playing with a wide formation and we're not going to be too compact centrally. I think 5 is just the perfect balance. Defensive depth depends on you as a defender. I personally am recommending to you to try a defensive depth of 6. If you've not used it before, it just means you can win the ball back a bit quicker and carry on your attack rather than sitting back to start your attack again. However, I understand that some of you may not be confident in defending, or you may feel a bit vulnerable to a counter attack. If that is a situation, you are more than welcome to knock it back to a depth of around 4 just to cover for that. So a depth of 4 or 6 is absolutely fine. I'm recommending 6 though. Try that out first of all. So offensive style, we're going to use long ball for this one. We want players to move forward gradually but not too quickly. Fast build up is kind of like everyone's already run off from you.
Come back, sir. I wish to pass to you, sir. Come here.
Whereas possession, everyone comes far too close to you. It's like, come on dude, social distancing.
Pass to me. Pass to me. Exit to my general area, please.
So yeah, long ball is just the perfect balance between those 2 guys. Defensive width, again, quite a narrow formation, so we don't want to clutter it up too much centrally. A width of 5 is just fine for this formation. Players in the box, we want to overload our opposition. Obviously, we're not going to be crossing the ball, but this just encourages our midfielders to get above our strikers, give us more options in and around the penalty area. So I recommend having it on around 7 or 8, depending how adventurous you're feeling. Last but not least, corners and free kicks. Just bump these down to 2. We don't want to get caught on a counter attack. Anything like that, it's not worth the risk. Tactics are now sorted, on to the player instructions. Right then guys, so it's quick one-touch passing, pass, move, pass, move. So strikers, stay central, get in behind and stay forward for both of the strikers. Central attacking mid, we want to be up there with the strikers ready to start any counter attacks as and when we win the ball back. So they are on, stay forward, get into the box for cross, stick to position and normal interceptions. Now your 2 side midfielders, this depends whether you have an attacking player or a defensive player in this particular area. For me, they're both attacking players, so I have them on. Get forward, get into the box for cross, normal interceptions, stick to position and cover wing. So what this will do is, because your 2 strikers are staying central, the 2 wide players will actually overlap those strikers, making an attacking 4 plus your central attacking midfielder. But that will only happen when you get to the penalty area. Before then, they will just offer a passing option to the left or to the right of your strikers, so you can always keep that passing going every single time. So my recommendation is to have them both on get forward, but if you are one of these people that has an extra defensive player, then just knock one of them onto balanced attack, which means it just won't go as far forward as the guy on the other side. Now the CDM, we're having on balanced defense, stay back while attacking, normal interceptions and cover center. So the CDM will actually venture quite far forward and help out with your attacks because we have the players in the box set as 7 or 8. However, they won't go too far forward as to leave the defense isolated. They'll sort of just sit, offering that back ball just in case you need to recycle the play. You can actually put your fullbacks on balanced attack just so you've got that wide option as well. However, I know for the majority of you, you're not going to want to get caught on a counter attack, which are really devastating on this FIFA. So I would recommend probably keeping it on stay back while attacking. You can always change it to balanced attack in the final 10 minutes if you're losing and you just want to throw everything you've got at your opposition, but for the most part, keep that on stay back while attacking. Just in case you wondered, I don't change anything on the goalkeepers or centre backs. I leave them unbalanced and I can always bring my keeper out as and when I want to. So those are the tactics and instructions, guys. What's the secret to the success of this formation? Having a great beard. Let's go through a few demonstrations to show you how this looks in the game. When you find yourself up against a tricky opponent and 2-0 down, sometimes you need to go more attacking and throw caution to the wind. Having players in the box set high means you've got more passing options when your opponent is sitting back, which means you can do some quick one-touch passes to open them up. These passing options also act as a brilliant decoy if you're wanting to occupy the opponent's defence and go it alone. Having those front three players set to stay forward means you can quickly turn defence into an attack without even having to wait for the rest of your players to catch up. Right here is one of the biggest tips I can give you when using this formation. Rather than doing a through ball in this situation, double tap the X or A button to form a slightly lofted ground pass. The bobble that this puts on the ball makes it really hard for defenders to get their foot in the way and intercept the pass. On the rare occasions you do want to cross the ball in, having players in the box set high means you'll normally have a player on the front and back post and one just inside the edge of the penalty area. Finally, having your defensive depth set to 6 means that you can quickly try and win the ball back and resume your attack exactly where you left it. So remember, when you find yourself a couple of goals down and you want to throw that balance formation out of the window, this is the one to switch to. Don't forget those double tapped ground passes, they are super effective. Most importantly for me though is use this formation just to bring a bit of joy back into the game. Enjoy attacking opponents, enjoy getting players forward and don't worry too much about defending. Just go for it, see how many goals you can score. The only thing I will warn you though, if you are going to use this from the first whistle, be prepared to turn the opposition's pay to win into pay to lose.
Got a mind linked up to the world, to the whole world wide web. And if I know that if I flow like Pablo, I'm bringing silver and lead. Ride with us and go big, or give up and go back to bed. We're flipping the game on the head, all in the hope that you hear what I say, what I said. And it goes like it's a new dawn, it's a new day. Got me saying one love, I see the way. Gonna rise long, so sing along. Do you feel the power when you hear play? When you hear play, with a new shit, with the fun lines. Living one life, everybody me and mine. And if you're looking for a sign, now know that it's time. They'll know we're back.
Hope that was useful for you guys. As always, give it a try in Division Rivals to get comfortable with it before going into FUT Champs. Give the video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what you thought about it. And until next time, stay safe. I'll see you soon.
Exit to my general area, please.